Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Can I just be the first one to wish you a happy new month? Can I be the first one to do that this morning? Because it feels like we've been in a funk for a very long time, for the longest time ever. March was a bit much. March was a lot. March was a lot, and I don't know, like all in all, I don't even know how I feel about March. But as much as I feel like March was a lot, I'm also grateful that March happened. But yeah, out with the old, in with the new. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to work, and I feel like just because we have a brand new month, it is a very good excuse for me to have my red cappuccino this morning. Yes, it is. It is. It is, guys. Much has been a lot, but thank God. But even bad times are not here to stay forever. Even if bad times, they are not here to stay forever, guys. There is nothing in Agritio. That's one thing that I can tell you. You know, it's so funny. I was just looking at my kid's face. Ulili, no, Sheila, they are up. In fact, they were up at 6 and I chased them away and I told them to go back to bed because they don't have school. Just looking at their faces now when I'm ready to go. Uti Ulili, are you going to work? Then they say, I have to go to work. And then my answer was, one of us has got to work. One of us has got to work to bring in money so that people can have their needs and their wants taken care of. And I said that jokingly, but I think it sank in. It's always like the disappointment in their face when I have to leave the house that always catches me. I think they think they are sacrificing so much to have a mom that has got to leave them, to go and take care of other people, to go and take care of other people's children, whereas I leave mine behind. But it's fine. I love what I do. I love my work. I feel like part of my purpose, I live it through the kind of work that I do. I derive a lot of joy from the kind of work that I do. If there is one thing that I can tell you, and this is the same message that I am going to say to the class of 2025, the matric class that I'm going to be speaking to next week on Friday. Yes, on Friday I'm invited to go be a guest speaker at a matric dance. This is the message that I'm going to tell them. You can never go wrong with education. You can never go wrong with education. If there is one thing that I am impressed with myself, ngayo. Sana, it's how I gave myself to my education. It's how I, from a very young age, had an understanding about the education that I was getting was going to be a ticket out of the life that I thought was so miserable that I didn't want to live. If there is one thing that has become my saving grace in this life, apart from all the blunders and all the mistakes that I have done, it's the education that I got. Why is Nelson Mandela, guys? Education is the mother of success. I believe that because in my life, that has become a reality. I don't think I am the most successful person. In fact, I am nowhere near where I want to see myself in life. Given the fact that now at the age of 30, I find myself having to start from scratch. Even what I thought I knew is actually not panning out. It's gonna pan out. But there is one thing that is sure in my life is my education. And if there is any message that I can ever have for a young person, go to school. Go to school, mtase. If you are a young lady, sana yes kolweni abofunda Education must be your first husband if you ever aspire to be married like me. If you ever aspire to be married, education should be the first husband that you have. Where is my Capitec card? Because I don't want to use early card for coffee. If you want me to come and speak to a young person, there's nothing else that I will speak other than go to school. Go to school. Guys, I had a very vivid understanding of what education would be in my life from a very young age. I understood I'm an orphan. I don't have a mom. I understood that I don't have a mom. I can't find my Capitec card. But I used that. Oh, I probably put it in my pocket. So I have to use the other card. I was saying, I need to finish this. I was saying, guys, I understood I don't have parents that can take me to school, okay? I don't have parents. And because I don't have parents, I understood also no one owes me help in this world. Mom was sweleka while I was in grade 8. Utatami he doesn't have anything. Tatam has always been a poor man. He was a poor man even when my mom was still alive. On top of that, my dad has a mental illness. He's a schizophrenic. He's well controlled on his medication now. But like the point I'm trying to put across is that I understood. There is no one in this world that owes me mommy love, that owes me daddy love. There is no one that owes me any help. That meant that I needed to work hard. I needed to work hard from a very young age so that I can take myself to school. There is someone who preached to me one day and told me that if God sees how devoted you are, if God sees just how much you have given yourself into wanting to make things happen for yourself, and I stand as a testimony that there is a God. So as we start this new month, I want you to start this new month and know that there is a God who not only restores, but he also renews. There is a God who not only is going to push you to be the best version of yourself, but there is also a God that is going to use your pain and use your mistakes to actually uplift you. Guys, I'm a living testimony of that. I'm a living testimony of even where people think we've helped you, Jehovah. Guys, when you quote all the mistakes that I have done, in my life, and you want to make an example to your kids, don't leave out the fact that if you are a young girl, go to school. Noba usabanga ngugqirha. Yeva, funde kodwa. Let me get my coffee. Because I'm not a preacher. But I told you the other day that I missed my desk. I stay in a small town places, so I'm here to get my coffee. Hi. Did you miss me? Can I have a red cappuccino? Yes, and a chocolate croissant. Indonle? I don't have time. I'm already late. So I'll have chocolate croissant. Abe. Lego gal. Fresh on. Is it nice? Patrick, if it's not nice, it's a kaban. Are you chocolate croissant le? Oh, it looks like chocolate croissant. Are you almond le? Okay, it's fine. I'll have a muffin.
Chocolate croissant. Muffin. Chocolate muffin.
It's fine. I'll have a croissant, but we'll warm it up. Okay. As a takeaway, Patrick, I just want to sit up. Hello. How are you? I'm good, thanks.